Oprah Winfrey's controversial school for girls has been in a few scandals over the years, and it looks like it's about to be in another one. In fact, the story says that these scandals are the main reason why Angelina Jolie has famously refused to support Oprah's charity work over the years. As you're about to see, it's no secret that Angelina Jolie doesn't like Oprah. Angelina has never tried to keep this from people. The media has tried to change this story by saying that Angelina is rude to Oprah because she is friends with Jennifer Aniston. But at last, the truth is coming out. Angelina and Oprah's fight is about something much more important. So, what is real? Why can't these two people who want to do good work together? What's going on at Oprah's school, really? Stay tuned to find out why Angelina is finally coming out and what she has said. Angelina Jolie and Oprah Winfrey have both been known for a long time as good people who help others. But for two strong women who seem to like doing the same things, they haven't really met in public very often. Sources say that they have never really gotten along with each other. Angelina supposedly hates Oprah Winfrey and everything she stands for, and she can barely stand to be in the same room with her. When Angelina was still married to Brad Pitt, Brad went on the Oprah show alone to talk about his life and their happy family. At the time, there were a lot of stories in the news about how Angelina had turned down this interview call and a lot of other interview requests from Oprah before that one. Yes, the media did try to make it seem like Angelina was mad at Oprah because she supported her husband's ex-wife Jennifer Aniston. But it's not like that at all. Now, there are stories that show Angelina doesn't care about any of that. She doesn't have time to worry about who knows Jennifer Aniston and who doesn't. So it doesn't matter to her who Oprah decides to back. Her biggest problem with Oprah is that nobody seems to want to talk about his dark side. This dark side comes from the many disturbing scandals that have happened to Oprah Winfrey over the years. Angelina is said to have always been very worried about Oprah's school for girls in South Africa and her rumored ties to, quote, Hollywood criminals. The school is called the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls, and girls in grades 8 through 12 are said to go there. The South African Meyerton Gouten boarding school for girls opened in 2007. Angelina Jolie was reportedly contacted by Oprah when she first opened the school to get her support for the idea. Angelina was already doing big things in Africa, trying to help as many people as she could and make their lives better in any way she could. In fact, she had already gotten her daughter, Zahara Marley, from a home in Ethiopia. In 2008, Angelina and Brad's first biological child, Shiloh, was born in Namibia, another country in Africa where she was doing good work. So it makes sense that Oprah thought Angelina's love for and ties to Africa would be enough to get her interested in her school project and give her approval. But, to Oprah's surprise, Angelina supposedly didn't want anything to do with it and wouldn't have anything to do with the school. Later, a person with knowledge of the situation said that Oprah was surprised by Angelina's lack of interest because she was used to celebrities always fawning over her. Not to mention that Angelina is very fond of Africa. So it was hard to understand why she didn't take the chance. The insider also said that Oprah had chosen that it would be the last time she asked Angelina for help with one of her good causes. The truth is that Angelina loves to help people in Africa more than anywhere else. So why didn't she show Oprah that she liked her? Angelina just didn't like how the idea made her feel. Angelina was right to be cautious, as it turned out, because some very scary things have happened at that school since then. At the time, Angelina wasn't the only one who thought this way about her school. Many writers said that Oprah's school was a vanity project because the $40 million that was spent on giving a small group of girls the most luxurious facilities could have been used to help a much larger number of students across the country. Alison Samuels of Newsweek wrote that the South African government wanted to help Oprah build the school at first. But they gave up on the project because some people said the school was too expensive and posh for such a poor country. But none of this bothered Oprah, and she kept working on the project. In her words, "I like to think I have as much common sense as I do money, which is a lot of common sense." This school only accepted 4% of the people who applied, and Oprah was allegedly there for the acceptance interviews. Sources say that Oprah chose only a certain kind of girl, one who was smart but also had guts. Oprah thought that these were the kinds of girls who would use the chance to make a difference in the world and in their own neighborhoods. But stories about the school keep coming up every now and then in 2011, according to the police. A strange case was looked into by the police when the body of a baby was found in one of the students' bags. Then, in 2015, a female employee was arrested after several students said she was acting in a disrespectful way. People say that teacher was arrested for a number of things, including indecent assault and trying to get underage girls to commit indecent attack. There have been several attempts to repair the damage, as Oprah always flies to South Africa right away to meet with school leaders and parents when this happens. During a press meeting, Oprah played down the whole thing and said that the girls weren't really sexually assaulted. Oprah also said that more girls came forward but didn't say anything because they were afraid. So, in order to get things under control, she had to change a big part of the staff at the school to make the girls feel better. So yes, the rooms have teachers who come and go, which makes the girls feel safer. But this doesn't answer the questions at the heart of the matter. Newsweek says that Oprah chose everything about the school, from the beds and sheets to the china outfits. Oprah tried everything out to see if it was to her liking. So, did Oprah really spend more time choosing sheets for the school than getting the right staff for the school? Or is there something darker going on beneath the surface? And why didn't the $40 million budget for school safety include security cameras? A lot of parents have said that they could only see their kids at school once a month for 2 hours. There have also been reports that some girls have left school and told their parents that they couldn't take the pressures longer. Oprah doesn't even say anything about these cases anymore. But that's not the only bad thing about Oprah. She's also been linked to a lot of sketchy guys in Hollywood. This could be another reason why Angelina Jolie wants to avoid Oprah in 2010. Oprah went to Brazil to meet John of God, a self-proclaimed psychic who has since been found guilty of a crime. He was one of the most well-known psychic healers in the world at the time. He was also mysterious because he rarely talked to people on camera. But for some reason, he agreed to do an interview with Oprah. He had a spiritual center in Brazil, and people knew that he helped them get better through rituals. But there was something much worse beneath it all. In 2018, more than 600 people said that John had done something sexually wrong to them. All of this was too much for him, so he went to the cops. John was given a jail sentence of more than 60 years. Still, all Oprah did was take the interview with him down from her website and say in a short statement that she thinks justice should be done. It's interesting that all the rumors that she had something to do with this scandal went away so fast. In fact, no one seems to talk about Oprah's sketchy school anymore. And what's even worse is that she knows all these weird Hollywood guys. Well, Angelina Jolie still has her eyes wide open when it comes to Oprah, even if the rest of the world doesn't. A person who is close to Angelina said lately that she still can't stand Oprah and that the real truth about Oprah is still unknown. Angelina once told the New York Times that she didn't want to work with Weinstein again because she had a bad experience with him when she was younger. She said she would warn people about him every chance she got. Fans of Angelina have said that she has a good sense of who to trust in Hollywood because she grew up with famous actors as parents. So, is Angelina right to avoid Oprah Winfrey so she doesn't hurt her reputation?